Hello, welcome to round 2. We won the die roll again, so can't complain about that. This hand's definitely keepable. We have Riftwing Cloudskate plus Tidings, and Snapcaster will be good eventually, and our opponent's mulliganing, so Tidings against a mulligan is great. If we ever get to Snapcaster this Tidings, ooh, that'll be so dirty. But with Nykthos, it's likely we will get up to enough mana to be able to do some crazy things later on. Nykthos particularly good with Kira, and Riftwing Cloudskate. I think I'm gonna hide the Nykthos from my opponent, and hope to do something like Tidings, Snapcaster Tidings, or something when the Cloudskate comes out. Smuggler's Copter? No. Although in a green-black shell, that's kind of interesting. I don't know how good that would be. I'd really like to hit a 4-drop, like a Mistraven or Jace, something with a lot of blue symbols in it. Herald of Torment, yeesh. So we're taking 3 in the air, almost for sure. Yeah, so my opponent's gonna loot. I'm not gonna block. No reason to do that. Yep. So this is a really fast clock in the air. And my deck does not have much in the way of removal. It has a lot of like tempo plays and counter spells, but pretty hard to deal with just 2 3/3 flyers. So hopefully we can, I don't know, draw something good here, and then start making work with Snapcaster Mage. Okay, Essence Scatter is not terrible. Still just playing Islands. And I'm not going to be blocking with Kira, because they're both 3/3s, so we're just going to attack. But at least Essence Scatter means almost for sure I won't be taking 6. Yeah, we're gonna counter you. And then I think when Riftwing Cloudskate comes out, I'm gonna bounce the Herald, and then next turn I can Snapcaster Essence Scatter. So that's actually a pretty solid tempo play. I know my opponent's looting and fixing their hand, but it does not actually increase the quantity of cards you have. Ooh. I actually need to think about that, because Brain Maggot does put a huge wrench in my plans. If they do play like Herald and I can't counter it. Them discarding that is kind of concerning, actually. But yeah, we're gonna bounce the Herald. Or do we bounce the Smuggler's Copter? I need to see if you can Essence Scatter a Bestow creature. I think the answer is yes, but I just need to make sure. Ay. Okay, so if you bestow, it's actually an enchantment spell, not a creature spell, so I can't prevent them from doing that. But I think I am gonna bounce it anyway. It's just so much of a mana investment for them. Ooh, okay, Other Deep Fiend's quite good as well. I can actually emerge it off Snappy. So, yeah, I actually like hitting here. And then Snapcaster Essence Scatter can counter the creature that they play. Hopefully they're playing a creature, otherwise this goes terribly wrong. Sure. Okay, that didn't go too poorly. Losing Kira is kind of annoying. But now my opponent's quite far behind on tempo. Counter you. So I can hit for 4, put them down to 9. So it's not quite lethal just yet. So I think... yeah, Nykthos does not net me any mana. I think I'm gonna Tidings here. I can find Pact of Negation. Spell Pierce is also quite nice. And then I think Elder Deep Fiend next turn can probably just clean up the game. Pierce? Yes! Game over. That's so brutal. My poor opponent. Okay, so Island. Can I go Spiketail Drakeling into Elder Deep Fiend? That's 1, 2, 3. And then Nykthos gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Yeah. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't even have to emerge. That's very good. If I had one more land, I could also Jace. Alright, I just need to make sure. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I do have to sacrifice my Snapcaster, but that's not a big deal. And actually, I'm gonna let them untap? No, between Spiketail Drakeling and Elder Deep Fiend, there's very little they can do. Yeah, because I can tap Mountain, probably just the 3 swamps. Actually, we're gonna do this first. Okay, so the merge, sacrifice you. 1, 2, 3. I guess the only thing that really worries me is like Damnation. So we're just gonna cut him off of black. Yep. So yeah, you can hit me with the Copter, that's fine. Spiketail Drakeling means you can't really cast any spells. So yeah, we'll take 3. Man, that Spell Pierce was so brutal against my opponent's Sorin. Yep. Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, I can just counter that, and then Elder Deep Fiend is lethal. Okay. Game 2, my opponent doesn't look particularly aggressive, but I think I am going to side out Misty Rainforest. Them dealing damage in chunks of 3, it's possible that this one fetch will matter, but I think the rest of the deck is good. Yep, let's run it. Need to look out for Sorin Markov, and Herald of Torment actually will be a bit annoying. But yeah, Nykthos really showing its capabilities there. This hand is really slow. If they mulligan, I'm for sure keeping. I think I'm still gonna keep. It's really slow, but I think it's like on the very border of what I would be willing to play. I think their deck didn't look particularly aggressive outside of Smuggler's Copter and Herald of Torment. So if they don't have those cards, then this hand's very well set up to go into the late game. I'm also kind of banking on how many early game interaction spells I have. Yeesh. Okay. That hopefully I can draw one before it's too late. But if I keep drawing land, this hand gets significantly worse. If Tidings on 5 mana is your first play, you just like discard all the cards you've drawn. It's so bad. Yep. Out of all the swords to have though, that one's probably, like, I don't mind my opponent having that one. Because gaining life doesn't really matter. I still don't like it. Non-land. Ugh. Okay. This is about as bad as this hand could have gotten. I guess if they equip sword... Okay. Then we can... Oh, I don't like Mutavault. Is it non-land? I can't even put Mutavault on top of their library. We're just taking a ton of damage here. So Jace can go up to 5, and actually Mutavault plus Sylvan Advocate with the sword can't kill him. And I think I might actually do that because, yeah, Jace pluses, this then has 3 power, and this has 1 power, and he'll have 5 toughness. So it's slow, but keeps me in the game a bit. Stops my opponent from gaining life, which I don't think we're gonna win the tempo race this game, so we just need to like out raw card advantage my opponent. Yeah, so this taking 3, not great, but it could be worse. And then we'll see what they have. I really don't want anything too crazy here. Okay, Gifted Aetherborn, not the end of the world. It'll be a... Jeez, okay. They got a lot of little dudes. Brawl was a very good draw, because now I can have Brawl plus Commit. Yeah, I really like that actually. And Pact of Negation up as well. Probably casting Commit to Memory on the Sylvan Advocate, and then blocking with Brawl one of the creatures. Obviously if they have a removal spell, then we have to deal with that. And if I can untap, let's see, I'll have 6 mana, so Tiding costs 4. I really want to go Chasm Skulk or Tidings in the same turn, then just have a huge threat. Ultimate price. So killing Baral. Do I want a Pact of Negation that? I actually might. Let's see. Although I could just tap out for Tidings next turn, so I can commit to Memory the Sylvan Advocate. And to kill the Jace, my opponent has to attack with all of their creatures, activate Mutavault, that takes their whole turn. But then they have a lot of creatures just against Tidings. This is tough. I think the 1/3 body is actually pretty relevant. Although if I commit, actually, yeah, Brawl can die. I'm gonna commit the Sylvan Advocate. Yeah, that seems correct. Saving Pact of Negation. Jace probably dies. They can just equip Sword and swing at Jace. Yep. So I take 2, I go down to 12. Okay, so I'm gonna play Chasm Skulker and hope to fade a removal spell, and then I can cast Tidings. And then it'll be a pretty solid blocker, actually. At the very least, I can cycle Censor to get a little bit of value. But my opponent's stuck on land, so Censor actually will be pretty good. Obviously not if they have Abrupt Decay. Yep, I'm taking 7 probably because they can grow the Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, definitely countering that. Okay, so Tidings will make Chasm Skulker actually a pretty big threat. Hopefully I can draw into, like, negate. Ugh, literally nothing. That's a lot of lands. Do I want to suspend Riftwing Cloudskate, or do I just want to cast it? Because I have like 8 mana next turn. It's so likely that I'm Pact of Negationing, because... Actually, maybe it's not that likely. Because this can chump block forever. I think I'm going to suspend this. I really just need to hit a good play next turn. No attacks, definitely. And Chasm Skulker is very tough for them to deal with. In green-black, I can't think of a way that gets rid of it without killing it. And if I really need to, I can cast Memory. If I can keep Chasm Skulker alive that long. Yep. So, yeah, I think... Let's see. Gifted Aetherborn is a 4/5, so this gives me 5 1/1s, but those will effectively just be chump blockers from here on out. If I block the Scavenging Ooze, then I'm just dead next turn though, so I think I have to block here. It kills the Chasm Skulker, but... Okay, so they have Dismember. I think I actually do have to counter that. Because I need this Gifted Aetherborn dead. So now we have these squids to chump block for a while. Yeah, we're gonna pay 5. Dude, come on. It's so many lands. Okay. I think let's see, my opponent can make Scavenging Ooze really big. He can make it 1, 2, 3, 4, so 6, 6, 7, 8. So no hopes of killing that. Mutavault can become a 4/4. So I think I'm gonna attack with 3 squids. That way I have 1 to block Scavenging Ooze, and oh, actually I need 2 because I need 2 blockers back. You know what? We're keeping them all back. There's really no hope of me winning the tempo game, like I said. I just need to find a way to get enough cards. Like if I can untap Sphinx's Rev, bounce the Scavenging Ooze, maybe I'll have a chance. Ay. That's gonna be really tough to beat. Bitter Blossom plus Sword of Light and Shadow is brutal. Yep. So my opponent has no attack this turn, at least. Are you serious? I really don't want to give my opponent a bunch of cards, but I have absolutely nothing, and I'm losing on board, so I just have to do this. Ooh, redraw of Chasm Skulker is actually very nice. Let's see. I kind of want a Spike-tailed Drakeling here. And then next turn Riftwing comes out. But yeah, Spike-tail prevents them from playing any like crazy 5-mana plays. And it does block the Bitter Blossom tokens quite well. And Jace actually locks down the fairy tokens as well. Yep. So by doing that, they actually can't attack with the fairy, and I'm just going to bounce that with Riftwing Cloudskate. So that worked out pretty well. Riftwing comes in, I bounce that. Then 8, 9, 10. So I can go Chasm Skulker, Tameo, Luteral Core. Yeah. I'll double block your Mutavault. Okay. Maybe they drew Dismember. Actually, we could just block like this, right? That actually seems really good. They have nothing to eat with Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, we're gonna block like that. That attack seems terrible from my opponent's perspective. So Cloudskate comes in, kills your Fairy Rogue. So now we go island, Tamio your land. Tap down woodland cemetery. Chasm Skulker. Actually, I kind of like Serum Visions over Literal Core. I could draw into Pact of Negation. Elder Deep Fiend also good. No Island. Essence Scatter. I kind of need to hit Sphinx's Revelation. And I can't imagine them having a haste threat, so we can attack with both of these guys. Next turn we can maybe Elder Deep Fiend off the Chasm Skulker. But yeah, we're really just trying to hit Sphinx's Rev. Because that life gain will be insurmountable. Sure, Tassiger's fine. Okay, Arbor Elf is a bit annoying. Come on. Okay, Snapcaster Mage isn't amazing here. I think I'm just gonna play Jace. And given that it's unlikely that I'm gonna be able to cast Sphinx's Rev this turn, and we're just gonna Jace minus. Okay, all of those are great. So can I Brawl plus Snap Tidings? So Brawl is 2, so that's 4. I don't think so. Can I Tidings and Elder Deep Fiend? Yes, I can. Did I play land? I did not. So I can cast Tidings and Elder Deep Fiend. And hopefully I can draw Pact of Negation. Okay. Now we're doing pretty well. So we can go land. Tamio taps down. I don't really care about Tassiger. I can block it with the squid. Probably just lands. Yeah, actually, I don't care about the Fairy Rogue if they can't equip the sword. Although, let's see, I have Pact of Negation as well. So actually, we're just going to tap down this fairy. Censor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'd rather just have Delver of Secrets, right? That still lets me keep up Spell Pierce. And now I can hit with Riftwing Cloud Skate. And I think I need Chasm Skulker to block. The sad thing is I'm actually running out of cards in deck to be able to Sphinx's Revelation into. But if we can Tameo Emblem with Pact of Negation, that'd be sweet. And if I can deal with the sword, this Jace can deal with the fairy tokens. Sure. Why do you keep doing that? Doomblade on Delver is actually okay. Okay, so Treetop Village has Trample. That's something I need to keep in mind. Sure, okay. Oh, Silent Departure is perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we kill you. Tameo taps down Treetop Village, I think. Jace Plus means Arbor Elf doesn't do much. We can bounce you. I can hit with these two. And then we can Elder Deep Fiend, Tasigur, Arbor Elf. Actually, Tasigur, Swamp. Yeah. Man, if we win this game, that'd be insane. Actually, I don't even need the Elder Deep Fiend, right? Yeah, we're gonna let them untap. What? Whoa, what are you doing? You can Abrupt Decay the Squid, I guess. Oh man, they're gonna go for lethal and it's gonna go so poorly. Dismember? Sure. Squid's down. I think I'm actually fine with that, because I can just Elder Deep Fiend off the Chasm Skulker. Yeah, so I'll have a lot of blockers no matter what. Sure. Okay, so begin combat. Actually, I'm gonna let them attack. Yeah, that makes sense. So they get smaller. Cast with the merge. Sacking you. So tap your lands. And I think I just have lethal now. Yeah, we have lethal. We're gonna win this game. So Elder Deep Fiend blocks here. We can chump with the squid. And that's 6, 11. Yeah, that's lethal. Because I'm gonna Tameo down the fairy token. Oh, Cryptica Man too. Okay, this is gonna work. We're gonna win this game. Yeah, just talk with my opponent. Very, very nice gentleman or woman. But yeah, this game's over. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't want to see me talk to my opponent, you can just skip. I'm just gonna attack for the win. Oh, they just conceded. Okay, I'll show them my hand just to be nice. We had like 10 million counter spells. Okay, cannot believe we won that game. Absolutely crazy. But thanks for watching, and catch you guys in the finals.